YouTube, this is one of the funniest clips on the Pat McAfee show that I've seen. It happened during the draft when they were looking, when Tua Tagovailoa got drafted by the Miami Dolphins. Just watch the whole clip. It's hilarious. You guys are going to laugh. Oh my gosh. The ending caps it off, man.
He's a leader. He's somebody that people love. And Trent Dilfer was out there saying he's 100% healthy. The Miami Dolphins, who have put up a smokescreen with Mike Tannenbaum.
How did you know this before that it's not even on the screen yet?
The internet, Aaron. It's the internet. Tua Tagovailoa is now a Miami Dolphin, pick number 5. Behind Ryan Fitzpatrick, we'd assume for half a season or so. Now he's at the Miami Dolphins. His family did not want to go to Detroit. They openly said that. Now they are in Alabama on their way to Miami. This is the second quarterback taken. Nobody knew if it was going to be Herbert or Tua. There was drafts. Who will be the number 2 quarterback taken? Minus 158 on Tua. If you listen to anybody speak, they said that he was going to tank. Now he's with the Miami Dolphins. How hard was that rookie year for you? How was it incredibly difficult sitting behind Brett? Because I think that's what he's going to have to do with Ryan Fitzpatrick down there in Miami.
Yeah, it was tough. I mean, I think there'll be. Again, I was picked 24th, so I think it's a little different when you pick 24th compared to maybe a top 5 guy. Still your first rounder, so there's an expectation you're going to play at some point. But, I know Fitzy really well. He's a great dude. I mean, I think that's a great fit for him. I don't know Tua personally, but I really like the way that he talks in his interviews, the way he carries himself. He seems to be a really humble kid, and, it's such a really bad injury. I'm watching him on TV right now doing some throwing and stuff. He looks good moving around, but being able to go to Miami and hopefully won't have to play right away, get to learn from Fitz, I think would be a great thing for him.
I always said that if Andrew Luck got to sit behind Peyton for 1 year, and I know it would have been a terrible year for Andrew. It would have been something he would have hated during it. But the things he would have learned about being a pro would have been vital to the entire thing. I think Tua getting a chance to sit behind Fitz, who's been on, 45 teams at this point? He's played everywhere. The things that you can learn, and I assume looking back on it, the things that you subtly learned from Brett Favre during that year behind him, or those years behind him, is something that has helped you in the long term, I'd assume.
Oh, for sure. I mean, that was the most important years of my career, and it's different. I mean, you really don't see guys waiting 3 years to play anymore. I was behind a Hall of Famer though, so it wasn't even a question. And obviously Brett still wanted to play and was playing at a high level. But for me, that was really important years for me to just get my confidence within an offense, and then the grace period I think was a little shorter. When you start in your first year, you kind of have a couple-year grace period where you can to figure it out. But for me, it was step in, play well in the 4th year, or you might be out of here. And luckily, figure things out pretty quickly.
Yeah. Couldn't you make the argument, A-Rod, that sitting down for 3 years puts more pressure on you? Because like you said, you step in there and you don't play well, they're like, oh, this guy's not who we thought he was, and they're going to draft a guy in the first round the next year.
Well, they drafted if you remember, they drafted the quarterback in the 2nd round, the quarterback in the 7th round. Of the 2008 draft was supposed to be my first year starting, so there wasn't a whole lot of hey, we're going to give you a season and a half to figure this thing out. It's like, you better play well, or we're going to get your ass out of here pretty quick.
I'm still surprised by all the lies that Miami was sending out. I mean, Mel Kiper, you had no idea what the hell was going to happen over there.
No clue whatsoever. Again, I thought this was a Justin Herbert area. You look at the prototypical size, injury-free, the big arm, the great brain. I figured Herbert was going to Miami, but they knew something we didn't.
Everybody was lying about this. Is Coach Lou Holtz on it? How happy is Coach Lou Holtz for Tua Tagovailoa that he doesn't have a draft day slide that everybody was projecting?
Well, it's great knowing he's going to go where he wanted to go initially, but I think the biggest issue for Tua is we don't know what's going on with that hip still. I don't think Miami, as you remember, they couldn't get the doctors down there. So we'll see how it pans out for Tua. I love the kid, though.
Thanks, Coach.
You know anything about hip injuries, Coach?
Well, yeah, I've had about 4 hip replacements myself. I can barely even fucking walk anymore, so.
Jeez.
It is 700 degrees in here, and every time Lou Holtz comes on, it only gets hotter because we have no idea what's going to happen.